2025 isn't even over yet, but we already know the second half of the year will bring some emotional moments for K-drama and K-pop fans. Several beloved actors and idols are preparing to enlist in the military, and their temporary goodbyes are going to leave a noticeable gap in the industry. In this video, we're going to walk you through exactly who's enlisting, when they're leaving, and how this could impact their careers. So make sure to stick with us until the end to get the full picture. Let's start with Jae Wook, whose enlistment date is already officially confirmed. At just 26 years old, he will enlist on July 11, 2025. According to CGS Studios, he decided not to delay the process and chose to serve as an active duty soldier. This means he'll go through basic training and serve in the army for around a year and a half. For those who don't know him very well, Jae Wook is one of the most respected young actors in Korea today. He gained recognition through his roles in Extraordinary You and Alchemy of Souls, showing an acting style that's emotionally rich and intense. Despite his age, he's known for selecting roles that are complex and serious, which helped him stand out in a field full of more conventional choices. What really struck fans was how quietly he handled the news of his enlistment. There were no big events, no farewell fan meetings. Instead, he simply asked fans not to visit the enlistment site and to respect the moment. This touched many hearts and made it clear that he's taking this chapter of his life seriously. Before enlisting, Jae Wook had several endorsement deals in place and was discussing future acting projects. However, he chose to pause everything to fulfill his military duty first. In Korea, artists who serve without delay or drama tend to be welcomed back warmly, and there's little doubt that Jae Wook's return in early 2027 will be met with love and support. His combination of talent, discipline, and charisma puts him in a great position for an even stronger comeback. Next, we have Rowoon, whose enlistment is already generating a lot of buzz. While his exact enlistment date hasn't been publicly confirmed, it is widely expected to happen in June 2025. Born in 1996, Rowoon is reaching the age deadline for mandatory service, and signs suggest he's preparing for it. He's recently wrapped up some projects and noticeably slowed his schedule, which is often a sign that enlistment is near. Though many still associate him with his K-pop roots, Rowoon has successfully transitioned into acting. He first gained fame as a member of SF9, but it's his roles in dramas like Extraordinary You, She Would Never Know, and Destined with You that cemented his status as a leading man. With his tall frame, expressive acting, and emotional range, he quickly captured the hearts of drama fans. But not everything has been smooth. In 2023, Rowoon announced he would pause his activities with SF9 to focus on acting. Some fans saw this as him leaving the group for good, which sparked debate. While some criticized the way the news was shared, others saw it as a natural step given how far his acting career had progressed. Regardless of opinions, Rowoon's enlistment will mark a turning point. Many expect him to return with a new focus, likely taking on more mature and challenging roles. In preparation for this next stage, Rowoon has maintained a scandal-free and very professional image, something that's highly valued in Korea, especially when an artist is about to take a long break. Interestingly, there's also been speculation that he might try to serve in the military band due to his music background. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but it could be a way for him to stay visible during his service. What is certain is that he's planning to serve as an active duty soldier, just like many of his peers. Now, let's talk about Eun Woo, arguably the most high-profile name on this list. According to recent Korean media reports, he has already completed the first steps of the military band application and is waiting for final results. If all goes smoothly, he could enlist as early as July 2025. The news surprised fans because Eun Woo is currently enjoying one of the most successful periods in his career. In 2024, he starred in the dramas A Good Day to Be a Dog and Wonderful World and became the face of multiple luxury brands. His popularity is not limited to Korea. He has a huge fan base in Japan, Southeast Asia, and beyond. That makes his enlistment even more significant. It's not just a K-pop or K-drama star taking a break. It's an international name stepping away from the spotlight for a while. Over the years, Eun Woo has built a nearly flawless image. He's handsome, well-mannered, intelligent, and talented. Yet, he's faced criticism for being more of a visual than a serious actor. But that began to change with his more recent roles, especially in Wonderful World, where he showed deeper emotions and a broader acting range. What makes his enlistment stand out is the timing and the way he's handling it. Rather than delaying or seeking exceptions, he's following the rules exactly as expected. At age 27, he's doing what many view as the right thing at the right time. If accepted into the military band, he may still appear at public events during his service, which would help maintain his connection with fans. Most likely, his agency will release pre-recorded content during this time to keep his presence alive. Fans are already bracing themselves for his absence, but the general belief is that he'll return even stronger. Another big name enlisting later this year is Kang Daniel. Though not primarily known for acting, Kang Daniel has been a key figure in K-pop and has shown interest in expanding into drama and variety work. In several interviews, he's mentioned that he plans to enlist by the end of 2025. Born in 1996, his window for mandatory service is closing, and signs point to it happening soon. Kang Daniel first rose to fame in 2017 by winning the second season of Produce 101, which earned him a spot in the group Wanna One. After the group disbanded, he launched a successful solo career, navigated legal battles with his former agency, and even created his own company. Despite all these challenges, he remained focused, winning awards, releasing albums, and becoming a major brand ambassador, all before turning 27. Over the last year or so, Daniel has become more low-key. His music releases have slowed, and many fans believe he's preparing for military service. One key concern was his health, especially a knee injury he's had in the past. But sources close to him have said that he intends to serve as an active duty soldier, which fans see as a show of strength and commitment. Kang Daniel's image has always been that of a respectful and dedicated artist. That clean reputation will serve him well as he steps away temporarily. Interestingly, he's hinted at wanting to explore acting more seriously after his service. So, don't be surprised if he comes back in a drama role, riding the wave of post-military comeback hype. His break might actually give him the reset needed to launch a new phase in his career. Finally, we have two more important names to mention: Jae and Wook from GOT7. Both born in the late 90s, they are reaching the final window for enlistment. While no official dates have been announced, fans and media alike have picked up on several clues. Recent interviews, finished contracts, and quieter schedules all point to military service happening in the second half of 2025. Jae, the group's main vocalist, has quietly built a career in acting and musical theater. He appeared in Netflix's So Not Worth It and has steadily taken on more roles that show his versatility beyond singing. He's known for having a calm, steady personality, and he's always maintained a positive public image. His enlistment will definitely be felt, not just by GOT7 fans, but by those who've grown to appreciate his acting talent as well. Wook took a different path after GOT7's departure from JYP. He focused on developing a unique R&B sound and worked with underground artists, building a distinct identity. He hasn't acted much yet, but has shown interest, and military service might give him the space to rethink his next moves. Like others before him, he might use the time after discharge to explore acting or evolve his music even further. What makes their enlistments especially emotional is that they mark the end of an era for GOT7. Once Jae and Wook enlist, all members of the group will have served or be serving in the military. It will be the first time the entire group is inactive, even though each member is signed to a different agency and has pursued solo work. This moment is a big deal for fans who followed the group from the start. Still, both Jae and Wook are expected to return stronger. Jae has the potential to grow in both musical theater and acting, while Wook will likely return as a more established artist in the R&B scene. They both have loyal fans, artistic freedom, and clear visions for their futures. So, as you can see, the second half of 2025 will be a turning point for many beloved stars. Their enlistments may feel like a goodbye, but in reality, it's just a pause, a necessary one that could lead to even greater things once they return. From Jae Wook's strong sense of duty to Eun Woo's perfect timing, each story is different but equally powerful. Thanks for watching this far. Don't forget to like, share, and stay tuned for more updates on your favorite stars. Hit that subscribe button and be the first to know when they return.